fresh off of his pro day, just finished throwing. Drake Maye has just sat down, myself, EJ Manuel, Lewis Riddick, and the man of the hour, Drake Maye. Drake, first of all, great to see you. Just take us through how you're feeling and what you thought went well.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I thought it was a good day out there. Obviously a few wish you had back. Those are the one you think about. But, awesome to get out here. I feel like I had a long streak, about 70 throws. So threw it around a good bit, try to show it all. And just proud of the guys out there. We put a tough script together, and I feel like we executed it for the most part.
Drake, what went into putting your script together? Because it looked like you did more from under center, which is not something you did a lot on your tape at Carolina. So what went into your actual script?
No doubt. Yeah, I wanted to show that for sure. A lot of college now, most of it's in the gun. So a lot of the NFL games under center, so you got to show that. And I tried to do that today and hopefully accomplish that. But just show the teams that I'm comfortable under center, and it's not really something that's new for me, more just something that I'm practicing and something that would come into its own. So.
Is that something that was a point of emphasis for you once the season was over? Like, obviously, self-assessment is probably the most important part of this whole thing for you.
For sure.
So when you got together with the people who were helping you, what were the things that you said, look, these are the things I want to work on right away? What were those things?
Yeah, footwork under center, kind of staying on time, staying on rhythm. Like you said, under center is a different game. It's a little bit. So kind of practicing those different drops, 7-step under center, 5-step. EJ knows about it. It's a lot different than just taking a 3 in the gun and letting it rip. So really just that, kind of seeing my college game and taking it from that and just letting it rip out there.
Drake, throughout this entire process, now that you're at this point where you just had your pro day, have you been able to exhale a little bit? Like, is this the first moment where you're kind of like, you kind of rest your shoulders a little bit after this performance?
No doubt. Yeah, I think it's one of the first times you get to take a step back and say all that work done for on the field is put out there for all the fans and all the teams out there, and then from here just getting ready for the draft and see where I'm going next.
I've asked other quarterbacks exactly what it is that you feel as though you need going into the NFL, because I think just as important as it is for teams to interview you, you're interviewing them
for sure, because
structure is going to help determine your success, and you know that. So what is it, if you were telling teams right now, or you were telling fans, look, this is what I think Drake Maye, need in order to help me reach my potential, what would you say it is?
Yeah, yes, sir. I think the biggest thing is for me to be coached hard. I think I got a lot of talent. I got it all. I can do a lot of things. Play on the move, play in structure. Play out of structure. Just be coached hard and just let me get a chance, man. Just give me a chance and let's have some fun.
Drake, throughout your meetings, was there anything that was recurring from some of the coaches and scouts that they might have noticed, whether it was a certain play or there was a certain throw that you missed, like the negative parts? Because, again, like throughout your meetings, you have some good and you have some bad because they're going to try it and see how you respond to some of those questions they ask. Was there anything that was recurring throughout your meetings?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was not take as many hits, kind of get, slide, not jumper all around was the biggest thing they told me to kind of, preserve my body. But also, other than that, sometimes I get a little antsy in the pocket, just trying to, wait for things to open. But other than that, I felt like, I showed today playing in rhythm and playing with a drop. I can make those on time and be on target.
That's what I was going to ask something about. He mentioned some of those things that you had heard. What did you feel like you really addressed today that you wanted to? You mentioned the footwork.
Yeah,
Anything
footwork.
else?
Yeah, moving, throwing off platform, throwing on the run. I feel like that's something that's one of my best abilities and showed that today. Where it's throwing intermediate, throwing deep, throwing across my body, kind of doing all sorts of things. I feel like that's one of my strengths in my game, and I showed that today.
Yeah, I think your tape kind of verified that too, dude.
Yeah,
you really need today.
Absolutely.
You can turn on the Clemson game and see a couple good throws.
Exactly.
I think one or two.
Yeah,
huh?
that's true.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know about that.
You're good to go. You're all right.
Drake, these guys out here I know mean a lot to you as well. To have the opportunity to have Tez and some of the guys out here catching, what does that mean to you, and what do you feel like they showed as well?
Yeah, it means so much. I was telling the guys, we're going to meet for the pro day, just last night. And I was telling, hey guys, it's really the last chance for us to really leave our mark and leave our legacy at North Carolina in our playing days. This pro day is really the last it for us. Last time we were in Carolina and rolling in here and doing something with the football. So let's leave a mark, leave something good for the people around here to kind of look back on and just have fun with it.
You've talked a lot, I'm sure, over the last couple of weeks and when you were at the Combine about what you bring to the table to an NFL team. What do you say? What's your biggest attributes that you're going to bring at the next level?
Yeah, I think just a winner, a competitor. It doesn't matter, if we're shoot racing that door over there, playing playing pickleball, playing whatever, or on the field, where it matters. I'm a competitor. I'm a winner, proven winner, and I'm ready to go out and compete, and just ready to go out there and kind of do my thing.
But Drake, how do you plan on kind of embracing the new fan base? Because I remember when I got drafted, there was things that were asked or put on me that I hadn't even known about because I wasn't watching the Buffalo Bills for years when I was 5 years old. And so how do you plan on trying to address that when you do get drafted and find out which team you're going to?
Yeah, I think just keeping the mindset, hey, I'm not going to know it all. I'm going to give it my all. I think that's the biggest thing of being a sponge. I'm not going to know everything. I grew up in North Carolina. Went to North Carolina. I hadn't been much outside North Carolina, so all these different cities are new places for me. So I was excited to get there and kind of soak it up and learn something.
Yeah, I think one of the most important things, right, regardless of position, is making sure you have those great relationships with
Absolutely.
the coaches, with everyone in the building. I've heard that you're one of those guys who's like that around here. Football and personal character mean a lot to NFL teams, and it's kind of your base and your foundation. And I would say that it's probably something that you believe that you will bring to an organization in waves in terms of that positivity and that kind of support.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's just being genuine. Like you said, genuine relationships. You're not going to go in there and be the hot shot rookie. Kind of learn everybody, learn different people, and then from there kind of speak up once you kind of earned your way.
There you go.